everyone, it's Tammy and Coach, and today I want to be talking about eyebrows. How do you find the perfect shape for your eyebrows? I feel that a lot of people out there have difficulties finding the perfect shape and the perfect symmetry for their eyebrows. For that, you have to know that nobody's face is absolutely symmetrical. If you compare the one half of your face with the other half of your face, you'll see that they are not symmetrical, and that's true for everybody. Some people have more symmetrical faces than others, and for those who have like more asymmetrical features, there are a couple tricks how you can fake symmetry in your face. One of these things is to create perfectly shaped and perfectly symmetrical eyebrows. Another thing is lips, for example, contouring the lips in a perfect way so they seem to be symmetrical. Like my lips look pretty symmetrical right now, but they are not, I can tell you. And the third thing is by contouring. That way you can hide some of your flaws and some of the asymmetrical features that you might have. And now that we want to talk about eyebrows, I want to show you one of my best kept secrets, one of my little tricks to find the perfect symmetry and a perfect shape for my face and for my eyebrows. Use a little thread. I don't know if you can see that. Like a dark thread. So I like to go like where my eyes start, like the inner corner of my eyes, and that's like my reference point pretty much. And then I go up to where my eyebrows start here, and I just press the thread lightly in. And I don't know if you can see that really, but it left like a little line. This is gonna go away, but this will be my starting point where I start with my eyebrows, and it still shows a little bit so I can use it as my reference point. And once I'm done with my eyebrows, this little line is left. You should think of an imaginary line like from the nostrils, from the outer corner of your nose, and the outer corner of your eyes. That will be like the ending point of your eyebrows. And if you go through from the outer corner of your nose to the pupil and up here, that should be the highest point of your brow, the arch here, and connecting with the inner corner of your eye up here, that should be the beginning of your eyebrows. So that's what I do. Like I said, I also determine like where I start here, because I made the mistake so many times where I like pencil my eyebrows in, and somehow I managed to have like started this deeper than the other one, and that looked a little bit weird. Sometimes I use dip brow pomade, which is very nice, and sometimes I just use a regular eyebrow powder, or even just like a brown eyeshadow. I like to prime the skin around my eyebrows a little bit, just so that I have something where the color can stick to. I use a little spoolie to brush through my eyebrows. This is a perfect little tool that I have, because on the other side it has the angle brush that I will need now. I start with determining the lowest part where my eyebrows start, with like going from the two inner corners of my eye a little bit up where I want them to start, and then I press it in. And then I'm using a dark brown eyeshadow that I have here, or a medium brown. Actually, I don't need to go that dark, and that's my starting point. And on the one side, actually, the starting point was where my hair begins, my eyebrow hair, and on the other side there was no hair, so I already had to fill it in. Now I would go ahead and determine my beginning point. So I would use the outer corner of my nose and the inner corner of my eye, connect it, press it lightly, and actually they do start even a little bit earlier than that. And on the other side, just remember, I'm just making marks for myself now, so I know where to begin and where to end. Now I determine the highest point of my eyebrows, the arch. From the outer corner through the middle of my eye, through the black, through the pupil, you go up and press it into the skin, and maybe you see that little line that I created there. That's the highest point. other side as well. Now this looks funny with the thread. It's actually also perfect if you know how to thread. This is how you thread your eyebrows, and then you determine the highest point. The end of the eyebrows, where they should end, is an imaginary line from the outer corner of your nose, outer corner of your eyes, which is actually where I am right here. I'm gonna check on the other side. Stops right there. Oh, maybe a little bit. Now I just have like reference points that I can use to... This is my cat. This is Coach. Say hi, Coach. But you're interrupting my video. So now I would go ahead and like really use the reference points to shape my eyebrows. I think you can see it now. I would go ahead and finish and continue my makeup, and I'll show you that in my next video. So stay tuned. Bye bye.